An inferior GM, a 7'2", 500-pound Big Show, and of course the Smackdown 6. If you prefer the blue brand right now, there's only one explanation for it. You, my friend, are colourblind. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling, here to review SmackDown. And once again, another week goes by where Raw is clearly superior to SmackDown. Raw was a great show. SmackDown was a not-so-great show. In fact, SmackDown was a pretty poor show. And it's been that way for a while. Is there a few things on SmackDown that I like? Yes. But is there a few things on SmackDown that I hate? Yes. And the biggest problem is the Big Show. He's a big fucking boring bastard. But at least on Raw, he was a jobber. You only maybe got to see him in one segment, and normally he would just get his ass whipped off Tommy Dreamer. I could handle that, but no on SmackDown. He's the man. He's the main man. He's the world champion, and we have to listen to fucking boring 10-minute promos. I can't do it.
You cannot do it, but this show is running out of lives. Some could say it had 9, but tonight it had Ernest the Cat Miller on commentary. Initially he was on mouse mode. Maybe he was looking for a mouse because he's a cat, but I don't understand why he was so fucking quiet. But here,
why was Taz not there? Don't know, but I like the Ernest the Cat Miller. Is this something they could do? Could they experiment with a 3-man commentary booth, or could they? No, I don't want Taz replaced because I do like Taz on commentary, but maybe Ernest the Cat Miller could get more appearances, or maybe he could become like a backstage interviewer.
Well, last time I checked, mate, it's 2023, not 2002. So I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't get a full-time gig commentating. Is he at Armageddon?
I don't know. Maybe he was just filling in. Maybe Taz was sick.
I have no issues with Ernest the Cat Miller.
Maybe Taz came up just a little bit short.
Where was he in the invasion? He's short. Ernest the Cat Miller's tall though.
Aye, he is. Well,
where was he during the invasion?
Oh, he's like
eating a fucking tin of whiskers.
Probably.
Stephanie McMahon comes out, suspends Brock Lesnar. I did not screw Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar screwed Brock Lesnar. Right. This is why are we suspending a guy for attacking the champ when...
Isn't that what wrestling's about? Don't people attack people all the time?
But see, they pick and choose when they do this. This is like Brock in the 2010s, where they would suspend him for doing an action because he's part-time. Or you beat up J&J security. Well,
you're suspended, buddy.
For 3 months.
But he wasn't part-time back here, so don't really... Maybe they just didn't want to have Big Show and Brock Lesnar in the same roof.
But she's making it, I've been forced to do this. There's no other choice. You're supposed to be competing against Raw in the ratings to put on the bet, and you're suspending the best thing you've fucking got.
Do you think in about 6 months' time, when that weird fucking freaky guy on Raw is setting people on fire and shit, he's going to get suspended?
Probably not. Bischoff's too scared of him.
Damn.
He can come to the ring in chains, damn it. He's a draw. He's an almighty draw.
Can someone take the chains off Big Show? Maybe he could do something good.
I'll put it around his neck. Maybe Brock Lesnar leaves the arena. Police officer's like, for what it's worth, Brock, I'm sorry we had to do this. He's like, get your hands off of me before I shove that nightstick up your ass.
Now, one of these police officers was Scott D'Amore, which I thought was pretty interesting.
I don't think it was, but
it definitely was.
Maybe it was.
It was.
Does it change anything, though, if it was?
Probably makes it worse, if anything. That big fucking annoying bastard.
That big annoying bastard. Right, Cena and Matt Hardy taking on Edge and Mysterio. It's refreshing to actually see 2 guys outside the 6 take on 2 guys from within the 6. And the surprise team win.
Yeah, John Cena and Matt Hardy, but we also had Mr. Not B-Fab. What's the guy called? What's the guy come out with Cena called?
Oh, what's his name?
What's his name? 8 Ball?
Yeah, 8 Ball.
Is that it? Did I get it right?
Oh, I think it's 8 Ball.
No, I don't think it is. 8 Ball. No, 8 Ball's the guy that was in the motorcycle group in like 97.
Was it?
Aye. The Apocalypse. A Cyclops. I don't know.
A Cyclops? Aye, well, the Apocalypse is coming. This guy is something pish.
It's like a rap theme. It's 2B or something. It's like a...
2-bit?
What?
I think it's 2-bit.
No, it's 2 letters. Or maybe a letter and a number.
I don't know, man. White ball? Black's behind the fucking white.
I don't know, but anyway, it's basically Bill Buchanan.
Aye. It's double B.
BB.
It's BB, but I see them Matt Hardy win.
How about bye-bye, Bill Buchanan? You're fucking pissed.
This match is alright, though.
Kurt Angle. John Cena with his new music.
Kurt Angle's very selfish, though, backstage, isn't he?
He is.
Oh, it's all about you, Kurt. And Steph is like, it's my time of the month, Kurt. He doesn't get it.
Aunt Flo.
He's like, oh, that's great.
Your Aunt Flo's coming to meet you.
I'd like to meet your aunt. But, I mean, I like Kurt being goofy, but sometimes it is, like, too obvious.
Well, I like this segment.
I liked it too, but I think there was a few instances like a month ago. I can't actually remember what it was, where it was like bet angle, like what the fuck are you doing? No, it was the stuff with Ray. It was like the 4th week of pretending he's a pedophile.
No, you know what? That was one of those cases where WWE does something great, and instead of just naturally accepting that they've done something great, they have to. It's like the titles in He'll Fall. Not that I thought that was great, but they milked the fucking shit out of that. And it was the same thing with Angle and Ray. See, the first time he done it was fucking fantastic. But then they just kept playing on it. And it was so obvious because everything Angle was saying was forced. It was just shit you would never say.
Ray, I'm going to get on top of you. I'm going to pull your tights down. I'm going to pull the straps down. I'm going to take you to Chinatown. No, not like that.
I'm going to insert one of the 3 eyes. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I don't mean it. I mean,
I'm going to shove my gold medal straight up your ass, Ray.
Anyway,
not like that.
I thought this was pretty good, Ray. Kurt Angle, Stephanie McMahon, on her period. He doesn't get it. He thinks she's talking about a fucking ant. Stephanie then leaves him just because... You know what? Sometimes you can't speak to Kurt when he's in this sort of mood. He doesn't understand. We see Scott Steiner arrive in the parking lot, flexing the muscles, and Mark Lloyd's just looking in awe. You see Mark Lloyd's tiny head, then you see Scott Steiner lifting up his arm, and fucking one of the muscles on Scott Steiner's arms is like bigger than Mark Lloyd's head.
And he's looking with like the expression fucking Buzz Lightyear has.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
When he sees fucking Zurg.
There's no sign of
How do I defeat Scott?
There's no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
There's not, but I mean, Scott Steiner arrives and business is going to pick up with Big Scott.
We get Tajiri versus Chuck Palumbo. Chuck Palumbo's debuted a new attire lately. He's going by the name Chuck Palumbo and not Chuck. Billy and Chuck is no more. Chuck Palumbo's getting a push, and he got pushed straight out to the ring and defeated by Tajiri. He locked in the padlock, but Tajiri had the key. It didn't work. It's a winner for Tajiri.
No, but he hyped up that he debuted this with Velocity just to fucking lose. I mean, if you can't beat Tajiri, what are you doing?
Yeah, a guy that's been losing a lot lately. I mean, come on, man. Tajiri wins, missed, and then roll up or whatnot. We then got Stephanie McMahon and the Fabulous Moolah. Stephanie McMahon was waiting on Scott Steiner. Moolah came in. Stephanie was a little bit annoyed. She then ran down the home crowd tonight after they booed her for suspending Brock Lesnar. Moolah was like, "Hey, young lady, don't you bash my town. I'm not going to let you bash these fine folks."
Maybe if he took a pin to Scott Steiner's muscles and they burst, it would look like Moolah.
Possibly. You know what I don't get though, right? See, America, it's this weird thing where people that are from a state, they defend their state. It's like, we can accept where we are right now as a shithole.
Yeah, I wouldn't defend it for the fucking world.
See if someone bashed the place we were living in, I'd be like, you're right, it's a fucking mess and the people in it are all scummy bastards. But for some reason in America, it's like, it's just cheap heat, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you bash someone's hometown, it's like, when do you ever really hear someone in wrestling ever come out and talk bad about their hometown? Maybe if they're a heel, they'll talk bad about it. But like, in general, it's like, it's always the go-to thing. Oh, you gotta love your hometown. Like, why?
Yeah, they definitely use it more than the country gimmick. Now, the country gimmick does still get used, but here in the UK, it's more of a country thing rather than here, you live in, like, naming a zip code or a postcode sort of area, but in America, man, it's like, here, you live in 1137 Alcatraz Lane. Boo, fuck you, buddy. But Fabulous Moo's got a match tonight. And somehow our opponent's actually worse than her.
Yeah.
Work that one out. And he's the world champ.
She's going to get to promote her new book. We then got the Pilgrim, not the Pilgrim Fashion Show. It was time for Big Show backstage with Matt Hardy and Heyman. I mean, probably Matt Hardy's the only good thing about this.
Give Matt the belt.
Matt's like, hey, did you see what I did to Brock and all this stuff? And Paul Heyman and Big Show don't really have time for Matt. Paul Heyman's like, I love you, Matt. Platonically. I love you, buddy.
I love you, man. Come on, buddy. Billy Kidman backstage. I hate this fucking goofball. Billy Kidman. Oh, he's got a gangster rap theme so wet.
Doesn't matter. He got friend-zoned by Tori Wilson, so that's it all over for him. Then we get the Pilgrim Fashion Show with the cat, Ernest Miller, hosting this. You had Dawn Marie and Tori Wilson in there. I mean, I guess Dawn Marie didn't lose this one, but that's because they didn't have enough time to put it to the fans to vote.
What is the rib, though, on Al Wilson? He comes out and Michael Cole makes it he's the Antichrist.
Yeah,
he's like, look at Al. This guy fucking sucks. Every time he speaks, he's like, oh, the viewers are shooting out. Did Al Wilson Like, was he in a poker tournament against McMahon?
Didn't he pay up or something? Or cleaned him out?
He bet his dignity away, and Michael Cole's just got to bury him until the end of time, till he dies.
I don't get it, but Dawn Marie was dancing in front of Tori and showing off her wedding ring. So Tori attacked Dawn Marie, beat the shit out of her, and then poured like all that Thanksgiving stuff on her, and then she put the wee mad face mask thing on Al, and that was it.
How many times have these two fought in food?
Yeah,
like, I don't mind them.
Or had like show off like competition things.
Throw
like,
someone else in.
Make it a freeway or something.
Really? I caught him off school. Nydia was in about it, but man, come on, what's going on now? Anyway, guys, we love the SmackDown 6. So up next we had Benoit and Angle against Eddie and Chavo. I've never seen a match where Chavo Guerrero just cannot get one bit of offense in, even though it's every match, but.
The only offense Chavo gets in is literally when he's able to cheat, and that is it. Now, the Guerreros tried to cheat and leave the ring. Referee got to 9, and then he restarted the match and says it countouts. Then the match wouldn't end by countout, even though he never actually counted 10. So he didn't officially end the match, but then he restarted the match, and it's like if the titles, unless he says the titles are going to change hand, why did the Guerreros get back in the ring?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Why didn't the Guerreros just go, well, we'll just walk off anyway?
Yeah, they could have just done that. Doesn't really make much sense, but we've got so many false finishes here for a match with nothing on the line.
For this to make sense, the referee had to say the titles will change hands by disqualification or countout.
And what? Yeah,
but they didn't do that.
Another bit that annoyed me though, you had Angle doing the ankle lock on Eddie, and he was the legal man. And Benoit comes in, locks a crossface in, and then
they're trying to make it as if Angle's the bad guy for wanting to get the pin, but Angle's the legal man, so I don't get that. And then eventually, after like multiple attempts at cheating, Chavo whacks Benoit with a belt, and
Benoit was never legal.
Yeah, and then Chavo throws himself awkwardly with a spear-like maneuver at Angle, and then rolls to the outside, and the Guerreros win 1, 2, 3. Retain the tag titles. We then got Scott Steiner. He's walking backstage. Jamie Noble's sitting with Nydia talking about their cousin. Nydia's glad that he didn't fight him. Then Scott Steiner pops up and he just slaps Nydia on the ass. And Jamie Noble can't believe it's like, hey, I'm not going to let this man think he can do this to my girl.
I'm Jamie Noble.
So Jamie Noble comes out, calls out Scott Steiner. He says that nobody put their hands on Nydia without my approval. And then he says that he's the big bad Jamie Noble. He's the real big Papa Pump around here. Steiner comes out, shows off his muscles a wee bit. Jamie Noble takes his shirt off. They have a wee bit of a pose down. Not quite the Steiner Triple H pose down, but a pose down nonetheless. Noble gets his ass whooped. Nydia tries to go and check on Noble, and she gets her ass slapped again. Then Scott Steiner gets on the microphone and he tries to deliver
English.
He tries to speak it, but I don't know. I thought it was all right. I mean,
everybody knows what's to know. You don't know me and what I'm capable of. But if this happened today, how's he the face? He just sexually assaulted Nydia not once but twice. Big Scott Steiner. I mean, I don't think you get a bad Steiner promo. You're entertained regardless, mate. He comes out. You don't understand one word and it's still good.
It's like Great Khali cutting a promo. You actually don't know what's fucking happening.
I mean, well, apart from the fact Khali's cash register chins is in fucking each of Steiner's arms. Ka-ching. Moneymaker.
We then got Stephanie McMahon and Paul Heyman in the office. Stephanie McMahon kicked Paul Heyman out after he just kept moaning and bitching. She says that Big Show's defending the title tonight and that's final. Heyman then has to leave. We then got a Cruiserweight title match. Billy Kidman versus Crash. Don't know why Crash is getting a shot at the Cruiserweight title.
Thought he was dead at this point.
Don't know what he's done to deserve it. Kidman wins with a shooting star press. Just a throwaway fucking match. Main event, Moolah comes out, and it turns out that her match is against the Big Show. So that's who the Big Show's defending the title against. It's Moolah. Paul then tells Big Show to pretend that Moolah is Brock Lesnar. But before Big Show can do anything, he grabs her by the throat, going to go for a chokeslam. Lesnar runs in. Attacks the Big Show, hits an F5 on Big Show through the announce table. I mean, the first time he hit an F5, it was impressive, but you're just kind of used to him doing it now.
Yeah.
See when Big, and I'm not saying it's not impressive, but it's just the norm now. When Brock lifts up Big Show for the F5, it's like, well.
You know, once it happens the second time, the magic,
wears off.
It's still a spectacle, but
like, did Hogan ever slam Andre twice?
I don't think he did, but you've also got like the ring break. When it happened the second time, alright, who cares?
The barricade thing as well. Remember the first time they done that? It felt massive.
Yeah.
But now you get that almost every pay-per-view.
So for me, this just felt flat. I mean, I don't know. What am I supposed to say about this?
I mean, it's all right, but we've already seen Brock Lesnar do this.
And this show...
We've already seen Big Show chokeslam him through a table.
This show was far from all right. It just felt dead.
Heyman then runs to the back. Brock chases him. Steph brings out the security, and she orders the security to take away Brock Lesnar, and that was it. SmackDown went off the air.
Let's suspend the only good thing on the show.
Yeah, SmackDown went off the air with Brock Lesnar being taken away by the security, and that was it, guys. There you go. That's your whack. That's your SmackDown.
I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. SmackDown seriously needs to sort itself out, and I think there's a big 7'2" guy at the helm of the problem. Would you agree?
I would agree. I'll get a 4 out of 10. Just not great. Just
give Batista the belt.
Yeah, Big Dave. Fuck it, put it on him.
Give Steiner the belt. Give somebody the belt, man. Come on. Anyway, guys, 3.5 out of 10. Be back very soon with Rob. Until then, peace.